Hey guys, it's Al from the Real PB Reviews.
With Joe here.
Doing a maintenance on the Etek 3 and showing you how to maintain the marker and make sure it's clean and working at optimum condition. Yeah. We will begin by taking the feed neck off. Just loosen that up. And then it pops up quite easily, and I clean around it. Get all the paint out of there. The bolt's pretty easy to take apart. As you can see, pop it up, comes out. And then this is the Zig 2 kit, so I do have tools to take apart here, which makes it simpler. And then you take an Allen key or something, pop out the rammer, and then what you do is you're going to take your Eclipse gun oil or other oils, whatever you have, but not lube. Do not lube the rammer, ever. So you take the oil and you wipe it all around the O-rings and everything, and that's all you really need to do after you wipe it off. And then you slide it back in. Make sure you slide it in with the gap thing first, and it pops in quite easily. And then you put the back cap back on, or tighten it up with the Allen key. And then to pop the reg apart, you take out the macro line, and the whole thing comes apart like so. And this comes out. And then I wipe around mostly in here because paint gets stuck around it. And then the spring in there, I would recommend lubricating, but not all the time, like maybe after a month or so, or 2 months, because this lasts an okay deal amount of time. You don't have to lube it all the time. And then you can just put it back together, clean the whole gun, just slide it back on. So that's pretty simple. And then to get to the board, we'd go back here and we'd unscrew these. I already had them pre-loosened. Then you get to the board here, the battery, and the guts and everything. I usually just barely wipe the sides to make sure the paint doesn't go touch your board and mess it all up and stuff. So it's just pretty simple to clean this gun. Just maintain it and it'll work perfectly. So you just put that back on, put all the screws back in if you want. But flip it back over and pop this in. You want to make sure to wiggle it around, make sure it's in there or it'll leak. And the thing that you always know what side the board is on is it's always going to be the side where like the macro line is hitting the table, which is kind of stupid. I don't know why I did that, but that's how you know. It's always the awkward side where the macro line isn't. Make sure the gun isn't straight, which is retarded. And then for the bolt, you just put oil around the O-ring, basically in the front. And you just loop it up a little. Your bolt probably doesn't have the extra O-rings because I had this modified. And then you just slide it back in, push it in, make sure it comes back, put the feed neck back on, and then you can just tighten that up. But don't tighten it up too much or it'll snap, because on the LT it is plastic. Composite. And then that's pretty much it for the maintenance. It's really simple. Just do some of this stuff, you know, after you've gone home from a game, and then the gun should work perfectly fine. The LPR you really don't have to worry about actually, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I recommend, I don't know what you have yours tuned to, but I do it 2.5 turns in from flush, and that seems to work perfectly fine. Thanks for watching. Tune in for our other videos. That's it.